Before the crash, hopefully I have enough time on my camera. China's cities project, a global problem. China has become a global leader over the last few years. However, the overall cost of to the earth remains at large. When it comes to understanding the environmental impact of urban growth, it is hard not to discuss economics and politics. Unfortunately, China is more concerned about waste and resources, which is caused by poor economic planning. Is destroying land in order to sustain its artificial economic growth and displacing its impoverished population for the sake of creating unacquirable housing. The politicians have continued to make bad decisions, which has created an insane problem for not only China but the entire world. That begs the question, is China's cities project actually creating more problems, not only for itself but for the world? I wish I did a video on the coronavirus long ago and whatnot, because, well, hold on, you just get ready for this nugget. Dulles authorities intercept dead birds and passenger baggage from China. U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agriculture specialists recently seized a package of tiny dead birds and a passenger's baggage at Washington Dulles International Airport, according to a news release from the Regional Office of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Which of the following movies have you heard of? Oh, what I just did. Okay, let's get back to this. Answer survey questions. Do you agree or disagree? When shopping, I intend to read a lot of a product or merchant reviews before buying. I prefer not to answer. Sterling, U.S. Customs Border Protection Agriculture specialist recently seized a package of tiny dead birds and a passenger's baggage at Washington Dulles International Airport, according to a news release from the Regional Office of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The traveler arrived on a flight from Beijing, China, on January 27th and was destined to an address in Prince George's County, Maryland. So this happened on the 27th, and here it is, the 11th, and we're just hearing about this, right? During a baggage examination. Okay, like what? They didn't want to create panic. It basically seems like biological warfare is taking place. That's what it seems like, because what China has done is essentially halted the economy. You want to talk about trade wars? This is how freaking sick these psychopaths in office are. That they're going to release a contagion, and then they're going to ask for more spending because there's this epidemic going on. And freaking... why are we just hearing, here, let's look up dead birds Dulles. Posting as cat food confiscated at Dulles Airport, Chantilly, Virginia, a package of tiny dead birds passed off as pet food was confiscated by customs agents at a Virginia airport. U.S. Customs and Border Protection says the package came into Dulles International Airport on a flight from Beijing, China, on January 27th, 2020, 9 hours ago. So what the hell? You talk about people trying to spread shit and stuff. Don't buy from China. Don't buy from China. Freaking, that's going to cause us to just not spend as much, and it cause us to ration our dollars instead of just spending them foolishly in a consumer-driven market. The only way to be a true environmentalist is to also understand the economy of things and the political side of things. And the best way that we can win any war is by, why should we trust China? There's why consumer trust with China? No, I mean it'll cost us more money. We'll get healthier too because we're not going to be spending so much money on a bunch of crap food and stuff. Yeah, you don't need to see that, but sorry, I'm distracted. Anyways, this is in 2020. So hey, you know what? Maybe we got wars and we got freaking these conflicts and stuff. And I'm telling you, what pisses me the fuck off is these. The army, is being recognized in that these 100 service members, have TBI and stuff. I went through TBI treatment when I was in the army. I'm rated for TBI with the VA. And I was in explosions, man. Friggin' my bad day, friggin' 50th and Jazz, man. And freaking a day that will go down in history, in my history. So, and I'm just saying, man, like freaking, we can't be doing this. We need to start paying more attention. We need to start being more disciplined. And it's not about having all this ritzy, shitsy stuff. Because that's what it is, ritzy shit. We don't need that. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong, love you all. It means a lot to me. And don't be afraid to do the right thing. And, it's really hard to, stop dealing with China. But, we have to start somewhere. They need to straighten up their act. And, and what's kind of funny is that America is the old school, UK or British Columbia, freaking England and shit. Where, not British Columbia, Britain and stuff, Great Britain. Excuse me, because back in the day, that's all Britain did was colonize, right? And that's what America is doing, is that we've colonized. Because what the fuck is Britain doing? Like what, they've got all these territories and occupations and stuff too. And I think that's part of the whole UN thing, is that freaking everyone's going to have a turn to be the military might. And, we're all going to, have the same equipment, the same arms, or it's going to be a uniform. Who knows? It's never going to be like that. All right, I'm going on a big tangent now because this is freaking legitimately a conspiracy theory. And there's nothing wrong with that. Con is to go against something. Aspire is the highest point. To go against the highest point. That makes sense, with a hypothesis, a theory. It doesn't make us crazy. It makes us we can think. But there's a lot of fearmongers out there that often destroy the mindsets, or they create enough of a lunatic fringe to cause dismay within the entire community. And we see this with the Republicans and the Democrats. So, anyways, take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. I love you all. And we're getting some crazy weather today here in Albuquerque.